Important disclaimer, do not take anything that I say in this video seriously. Anything said in this video was said only for the sole purpose of comedy and entertainment. In order to learn about the impacts of COVID-19 and to learn how to best protect yourself and others from COVID-19, we at Multi-Step Productions recommend that you visit the official World Health Organization website at www.who.int. Thank you for your understanding and patience. Now, onto the video.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back for some more Wii Sports. Fuck yeah! Alright, so it's been a while since I've done any Wii Sports tennis. However, for most of the games today, it's just going to be the AI characters battling it out while I make smart-ass comments. So, yeah, it should be fun. Anyway, let's get this motherfucking party started. We got a couple of pros on each side, so this actually should be a pretty good match. Oh, man. Yeah, shit's just been fucking stupid lately. I was actually planning on, because today is Friday on the day that I'm recording this. I was actually, wow, that was terrible. I was actually planning on going back to the, whatchamacallit, immediate care center today, because I have to get some fucking x-rays done. Wow, Jesus, what is it with these fucking people getting all the net today? Nothing but net. That's only supposed to happen in basketball. Anyway, like seriously guys, this ain't basketball. You're not supposed to shoot for the net. Fucking fuckers. But yeah, I was gonna go to the immediate care thing today and get those second round of x-rays done, but I just, I woke up way too late again today. Honestly, I've just been getting in the bad habit of waking up way too late. And I'm trying to set, like, tons of alarms and shit. And I actually almost got my ass up on time this morning. I almost managed to do it, but I still didn't because I decided to be lazy again. So I decided it's just a good idea if I wait till next week. And maybe wait till I have a day off of work. Because then I won't have to be in a rush, I can just go in, get the x-rays done, and then just come home and relax the rest of the day. I just need to wait until next week's work schedule comes out, so that way I know, like, what days I have off, if I have any days off at all, honestly, because I've been working literally, like, 6 or 7 days a week for the past couple of weeks now, because, we're so short-staffed at work, because of the whole COVID thing, and because of dumbass policies by idiot-ass politicians. So, yeah, it's just sucks. So, not really much that can be done about it. Again, until these idiot-ass politicians get their heads out of their asses. And that's what it boils down to. But waiting for a politician to get their head out of their ass is like waiting for I don't know. Didn't really have anything there. Couldn't come up with something on the fly, but yeah, no, I mean fucking damn it, I'm trying to think of something. Fuck, that's bugging me. Waiting for a politician to get their head out of their ass is like waiting for Katy Perry to make a good song. There, boom, nailed it. Awesome analogy. Because Katy Perry sucks. To be fair, though, most pop musicians suck these days. Most of them just are terrible. They're garbage. I told myself a long time ago, I saw all these stupid humans listening to their pop music and rap music garbage, and I told myself I would never be one of them. What the fuck kind of shot was that? That's why I listen to good music, you know, like rock and metal. None of that fucking pussy-ass pop music or wannabe badass fucking rap music. Fuck that shit. Real fucking badass people listen to metal and rock, not rap music, wannabe gangster bullshit. Damn. Those two are kicking ass.
Break point.
The other team's only scored like once the entire fucking game. It's pretty impressive. Wow, they're like on fucking fire today. God damn. Ooh, they got him there. Well played. It was a good round. Ooh, I'm surprised. I thought they were going to get a point there. Although I will say this about pop music. At least like back in the 80s, like they did actually have some legitimately good pop music. I will say that. I do like, you know, like pop rock, you know, if there's like actual musicians playing actual instruments, you know. Like people with actual musical talent, you know, making music, not just some fucking retard with half a brain sitting in front of a computer. 'Cause that's all it takes to make a top 40 hit these days is some fucking idiot sitting in front of a computer with half a brain. And that's pretty much all it takes to make a pop, you know, a pop music top 40 hit these days. It's literally it. Just some fucking moron with half a brain sitting in front of a computer, and that's it. Not actual musicians with actual talent. But at least, you know, back in the 80s, it was like, you know, somewhat legit because they would use like actual synthesizers and shit. Ooh, damn. Now they're starting to suck. They were on a roll, but now the other team's kicking ass.
Break point.
Perhaps we're seeing a reversal of fortune here. Surprised they got that second bounce in. Yeah, just waited a little too long there. Ooh, Good move there. And for those of you who are curious, for the last game today, I will probably hop in myself and do a match. So that way it's not just the AIs playing it out all day. I'm just feeling kind of lazy today. That's why I'm doing this way, honestly. Just because, again, I'm feeling lazy today. Again, I've been so fucking exhausted lately, you know, working 6-7 days a week at the restaurant. It's just like, ugh. You know, after a while, it's just, ugh. So, yeah, it's just not super great. Plus, we were short-staffed, too. Like, I wouldn't mind. I actually would be okay working, like, 6-7 days a week if we were properly staffed. You know, if I had, you know, people to help me out. But it's literally, like, I'll give you guys an idea. I'm working a double shift on Sunday, right? So I come in at 11, and I am literally the only host working all fucking day. So I'm going to be there literally from open till close, which is very unusual for a host, you know? Like, for servers, that's somewhat normal. Like, that happens occasionally. Even for servers, that's not super normal, though, at our restaurant. But, like, yeah, it's just very unusual for a host. So I'm going to be there, like, literally all fucking day. Plus, I have no help because I'm the only host. Usually we have at least, like, 3 or 4. And so it's literally just me. So it fucking sucks. So I don't have anyone to help me out. So that just... it's going to fucking suck ass. Pretty much the same thing on Saturday, too. But I at least have one other host on Saturday. So... yeah, at least today we have 3 hosts on a Friday, so it's not terrible. It's still, we're still understaffed because normally we're supposed to have 4 hosts, but at least we have 3. We can manage with 3. It still isn't great, but usually we can manage. But yeah, right now shit's just fucked. Again, mostly because of the stupid policies by idiot-ass politicians who have no idea what the fuck they're doing. Which I'll tell you guys a little bit about that next time. What I think about what these politicians are doing. Again, with the fucking net, though. Jesus. Because I sent one of my other buddies, you know, he's a lot like me in a lot of ways. So, you know, he gets it. And I sent him a message the other day because yesterday our Governor JB fucking fat ass Pritzker came out with a stupid ass fucking mask mandate that I just had to rant to somebody about it, and I sent a long message to my buddy just ranting about how fucking stupid the new mask mandate is for many reasons, you know. Mostly because it'll also end up discouraging people from actually getting the vaccine, which, again, I'm not an anti-vaxxer. I 100% support vaccines. But at the same time, it's like, you know, at a certain point, all this COVID shit's just getting ridiculous. It's like, come on already, you know? I think most people are just over it at this point. You still have those few people who are, you know, ultra-liberal, who are like, oh my god, I need to wear my mask everywhere. You know, like, whatever. If you get, you know, if those ultra-liberals want to be pussies, you know, let them fucking be pussies. But don't let them ruin the fun for the rest of us, you know? Again, like I've said from day one, you know, the coronavirus needs to be taken seriously, but it also needs to be put in perspective. You know, there's a lot of other things that people die from every day that happen a lot more frequently than fucking COVID. Like, seriously, compare the fucking cancer numbers to the COVID numbers, and then tell me that COVID is a fucking pandemic. If anything, cancer is a fucking pandemic. Way more of a fucking pandemic than fucking pussy-ass COVID. Like, are you fucking me? A lot more people die from drug-related causes, you know, like overdoses and drug abuse and shit like that. A lot more people die from that shit and from cancer than fucking COVID by a long shot. Like, the statistics, if you actually do your fucking research, are mind-blowing. Like, genuinely mind-blowing. Like, because a lot more people die from that shit than die from COVID, and that is an undeniable fact. Whether you choose to admit it or not, whether it serves your narrative or not, it is a fucking fact that there's a lot more dangerous shit out there than fucking COVID. The most dangerous part about COVID is not actually COVID itself, but the fucking hysteria. That's the fucking dangerous thing about COVID. That these fucking mindless zombies just eat up the fucking hysteria and spread fucking misinformation and hysteria. And that's what's causing the problems, not the fucking disease itself. Because COVID is fucking pussy shit compared to fucking cancer. Cancer, stroke, heart attack. Compared to that, COVID is jack shit compared to that. Just fucking saying. Because a lot more people die from stroke, from cancer, from heart attacks, than die from COVID. And that is a fact. That is an undeniable statistical fact.
Game point.
So go ahead and feel free to fact check me on that. Because I'd be willing to stake my reputation on that fact. Because it is a fact if you do your research. Even if you don't do your research, it's still technically a fact. I don't know why I said that like that, but yeah. Now we're tied up. Damn. It's turning into a good game. All comes down to this final round. It's looking like it was going to go one way at first, but now it's going the other way. But yeah, no, I mean, all this COVID shit, it's just like, I'm so done with it, you know? I'm so fucking done with it. Like, if you're that fucking scared of COVID, stay the fuck home, you know? Don't ruin it for other people. And that's the great thing about, you know, we should all be lucky that COVID happened when it did, and we live in a world where you can literally order anything online and have it literally shipped to your fucking door. Even food from your favorite restaurants. You don't have to go out to a fucking restaurant to eat anymore, you know? Like, you know, because of things like DoorDash or Uber Eats or shit like that, you know? Pretty much every place has some form of delivery now, you know? So, yeah. But that is my main advice to, like, all of you ultra-liberals out there who are all like, oh, everybody needs to mask up, and even the people who've been vaccinated need to mask up, and blah, blah, blah. Like, okay, like, again, if you're that fucking terrified of getting COVID, stay the fuck home. Or do this wonderful thing called get the vaccine, which, again, I 100% support. Like, yeah, you should get the fucking vaccine. I agree, absolutely. Particularly people who are, you know, immunocompromised or have, you know, breathing conditions or shit like that. Like, yes, people who, you know, have pre-existing conditions and shit like that absolutely should get the vaccine. I almost said the virus, and I'm like, what? That's fucked up. Yeah, no, but absolutely, those people, you know, those high-risk people should absolutely 100% get the vaccine. And you know what? I don't think that people who choose not to get the vaccine are evil either, because, you know what? It's untested technology. Like, this vaccine is different technology than any other vaccine that's ever been used before in human history. And guess what? People who are like, oh, well, these people are experts. Why do you think that you're smarter than the experts? Well, guess what? The experts, those are people. People make mistakes. Look at fucking Elon Musk, for example. Like, one of the most brilliant human beings of our time. Even he makes mistakes. Do you have an idea how many rockets he blew up before he managed to land one? He blew up quite a few fucking rockets before he actually managed to successfully land one. So just because somebody is an expert doesn't mean that they don't make mistakes. So I think it's important to keep that in mind too. You know, all the people who are like, you know, hesitant to get the vaccine, they're not evil people. They're just using basic logic and common sense.
40 all. Deuce.
Damn, this game's getting really intense though. But yeah, no, I mean, it's just, you know, you need to understand both sides of the thing. Like, I totally support people who get the vaccine, but I also understand why people don't want to get the vaccine. especially if they're not, in a high-risk group, for getting COVID and having serious complications, For most normal, healthy people, I understand why some of them are, hesitating to get the vaccine. Because, again, the vaccine was made by people, and people make mistakes. And people who say, oh, well, the Pfizer vaccine was cleared by the FDA. Yeah, have you ever heard of how Washington works? Insider deals and bribes and shit? Literally, all you have to do to get FDA certification is pay for it. You just have to pay off the right people. An FDA certification doesn't mean jack fucking shit. And that's a fact. Seriously, have people been living under a fucking rock? Do you have any idea how fucking government insiders actually work and shit? It's all about bribes and making deals and shit. But yeah, anyway, that's my spiel for that. And it's just people need to understand, both sides of the aisle. I don't think people on either side are necessarily evil. I think people, like the ultra-liberals, I think they're pussies, honestly. But I don't necessarily think that they're evil necessarily either. And I don't think that people on the right, conservatives, I don't think conservatives are evil either for not wanting to get the vaccine. I understand both sides of the argument and respect both sides of the argument. And I think there is validity to both sides of the argument. But I absolutely do not support, forcing a vaccine on people. I don't support that. This is America. Land of the free. Guess what? If you don't like America, you can pack your bags and move to fucking Canada. Just saying. There's some parts of Canada that are actually pretty nice, so if you're that fucking offended to live in a free country, like, oh, poor me, I have to live in a free country where there's unvaccinated people, okay, spend a day living in fucking China or Afghanistan and then tell me that America's a terrible country. Okay. Anyway, sorry, I really need to get off my soapbox. All right, anyway, guys, that will. I do have one more funny story about that though. Next time, because I sent this message to my buddy about this whole stupid new mask mandate that JB Pritzker's coming out with, which is just very unhelpful for, again, both sides of the argument. It is literally unhelpful for both sides of the argument. So I'll be explaining that later, with the whole. With the whole COVID thing, it's going to make people not want to get the vaccine, and it's going to punish people who already got the vaccine. It's fucking stupid. It's just unbelievably stupid. So, I'll be reading you guys that message word for word, because I sent it to one of my buddies, because I just needed to rant to somebody about how stupid the new mask mandate is. So I sent that message to him, and it was pretty good. I don't mean to brag, but pretty good. Alright, well, either way, guys, that will do it for that one, so stay tuned, and until next time, peace out.